Amazon Prime Day is approaching fast. That's Tuesday, June 23rd. And you know, if you're looking for good deals on guitars and related gear, that's the time to strike. Donner already has exceptionally good prices, but they're even better on Prime Day. So today we're going to give you a quick preview of 4 of the products you can expect during that sale. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and I've reviewed several products from Donner in the past, and they're always really very good, and the prices are really very low, comparatively speaking. They recently reached out and asked me if I would be into doing a little preview video, show you 4 of the products that will be available during their sale stuff, not just from Amazon, but on Walmart.com. I said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Why don't you send them along and make sure that they're products that, you know, they're budget stuff that my audience would be into, some beginner stuff, and even their beginning guitars are pretty good for anybody that's seasoned. You can, you know, something for a mod platform or a lower cost guitar that you're not worried about getting banged up at a gig. So we've got 3 guitars and a pedal. Let's get started with the first one. This first one is called the DST-80. Now I did play all of these guitars previously. I'm not gonna have time to do full reviews on all of these during this video. It'd be a very long video. But what I'm gonna ask you to do is just let me know down in the comments which ones of these you'd like to see me do a full review on, and we'll work that out. This one's pretty interesting because it's got that open pore look to it, you know, the natural raw wood look to it. It's really hard to tell. Let me get you a couple of pictures while we tell you about this, but it's a nice guitar. The DST-80 has a Manchurian ash body, which is softer sound profile versus American ash. It has a nice natural wood maple neck to it, and it has that natural feel to it. I don't like lacquer on the back of necks, and this is nice. It has triple S pickups, which means single, single, single. It has a vintage style synchronized trim on it, but what's nice is the saddles on this are block saddles, so it's a little bit more comfortable on the hand. Yeah, the finish on this thing looks really good. This is the gray, but there are 5 different colors. You've got a pink, light blue, gray, tobacco burst looking sunburst, and kind of an aqua blue color that looks really nice. And they all have that open pore finish type of thing, which is something that I paid extra for on this Kiesel right here. So yeah, that's nice that it's actually standard on this. Now, all 3 of these guitars that I'm going to show you today come with everything you're going to need, including the gig bag, and then you've got an amplifier with each one of them. This particular one has the GA Mini 2. I mean, this is, you know, it's a regular amp-looking amp. It doesn't have a headphone out, but it does have an aux in. So if you wanted to plug your iPod or phone or something, you know, whatever alternate source, so that you can play along with it, that will do that. It has a clean and a driven signal. It actually takes a 9-volt battery. There's a little screw that's in there, a set screw, so you don't have to worry about that door opening up. It works pretty good. I did take out my battery out of here, but that's the battery that comes with it. I mean, I say it works pretty good, but that's totally portable. As long as you got 9-volt batteries, you're good to go. Although those don't last all that long, so at least you have an amp to start with. I remember when I got my first guitar, I did not have an amp, and I was like, oh boy. All my friends had amps, and my neighbor was a little bit older and was doing a lot of electronic stuff, and he built me a little tiny amp that I hooked onto stereo speakers, but that's beside the point. We have a tuner inside of here, and each one of these has this. I'll tell you what, let me just put the picture up here so you can see. It basically comes with everything you're gonna need. It's got a strap, it's got a capo, a tuner, there's guitar picks in there, a cleaning cloth, a manual, a cable, tremolo arm, the wrenches that you're gonna need. And again, one of the big deals right here is that electronic tuner. Oh, and that guitar, the DST-80, it's currently listed at $139. Have no idea what the Prime Day sale price will be. All right, the next one is, well, this one might be my favorite of all 3. Right off the bat, the case for it is nicer. I mean, the gig bag is nicer. There's actually some padding. The other 2, not really any padding to that. But, you know, if you're going to be gigging, you might want to get yourself a little bit more of a bag. This one is pretty sturdy. It's also the more traditional of the 3. Let's just go ahead and open this one up. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty guitar right there. I mean, look at that. The neck just feels great. All 3 of these have that natural finish neck. It's almost like bare wood. I'm sure it's just like a tongue oil or something like that that's on them, but I so much prefer that to a lacquered neck. This one is called the DST-100S, and it's currently listed for $179. Really curious to see what these prices are going to be on Amazon Prime Day, but even at $179, that's a really good price. It has a poplar body, which is real pretty, and it's nicely finished. Canadian maple neck, and they were specific about the profile on this one. It's a C-shaped neck profile. And this is really interesting because it says that it has a Purple Heart fretboard, and if that is real Purple Heart, that's an expensive wood. That's something you don't see on, you know, lower cost guitars. It kind of looks like it. It's a little dry. if I were to oil that up, I bet it would look a lot better, but it looks great as it is already. So Purple Heart fretboard, wow. HSS pickups, humbucker single single, 5-position switch. First one also had that. Now this one comes with a nice little drawstring bag, and inside of that, we're gonna find we've got the electronic tuner, capo, tremolo bar, guitar cable, strap, set of strings, and your wrenches. Yeah, you can see all that in one place right here in this picture. There's a lot of stuff and pretty much everything you're gonna need, but what about the amp? This one has a nice little itty bitty amp, and I gotta tell you, for how small this thing is, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, this has Bluetooth on it. It's got a headphone out. It's got overdrive and clean, gain, tone, and volume on here. Little rubber feet on there, and it's just a great little portable amp, something great for the pool, the beach, or anything else. And again, if you're just starting out and you don't have an amplifier, it's kind of a bummer, man, you know? Electric guitar needs an amp. This comes with it. And this one, plays really, really nicely. Yeah, that one's a keeper. All right, so the next one, this one appears to be a exclusive for Walmart.com. And, you know, hey, listen, they're going to get in on the Act 2 during Prime Day. So right now it sells for $149. It says you're saving $90. I don't know if that's what the price will be for Prime Day, but it might be lower than that. But even at $149, good price on this thing. It's a really pretty guitar. Look at that, huh? And they have them in different colors like blue and purple and things like that. But this looks like it's a real quilted or flamed maple top. Let me tell you about that in a second. She is a real beaut, I can tell you that. And the neck on here, similar to the other two, no lacquer on the back. It has a maple neck, a Canadian maple neck, but I don't know what the fretboard is because, well, Walmart is not as descriptive with their descriptions and information as Amazon seems to be. So I'll tell you what I do know from the listing. The model number is Donner DST95. It says that the body is maple, which I think is a little bit unusual for a guitar body, but hey, that's possible. So the top on here, what it says in the listing is that it is an advanced UV inkjet finish quilt flame. So what I'm guessing is that's some kind of a print on the top there. But hey, look, it looks really good, and nobody's gonna know that from the stage. Or if you're playing for the girls at the party, they ain't gonna know. It does have stainless steel frets with rounded ball ends, which you don't see that on a lot of Donner's guitars, so that's cool. Has the HSS pickup configuration, so humbucker single single. And this comes with all the same accessories as the other two guitars that I showed you, and a nice little bag. You got pretty much everything you're gonna need to get started playing guitar, so that's nice, including an amp. And it's the same amp as the one that I just showed you. It's the DA10B. This one is in black for this guitar, so that's pretty cool. Again, having everything that you need to get started right off the bat, that is a nice thing. Plus, if you've already got a bunch of guitars and you just need a little practice amp to go along with your guitars and you bought that one of those, you get what I'm saying. These amps are actually pretty good. And the last thing that I have to show you today is their triple looper. And the reason why they call it the triple looper is because this little switch right here at the top, 1, 2, and 3. So each one of those positions, you can store a different loop in there, which is actually pretty helpful because if you're writing and you're like, okay, let me do a little bit of comparison here, and you want to go back and listen to all three of those versions of it, that's the way I use it, but I'm sure there are many other uses that you can use it for. This thing is pretty darn inexpensive too, $64. Again, I don't know what the Prime Day sale will be, but it does have those 3 separate loops that you can store. You got 90 minutes total time on this thing. That's a lot of time for a little looper like this. It has undo and redo functions. It's really functional. I've used a few loopers now, and this one, for the size and what it offers and the price, it's a pretty darn good looper. And it also features true bypass. So if you've been looking for bargains, or, you know, hey, summertime is coming, you've got a kid and you want to keep them busy, get them a guitar. That'll keep them busy, I'll tell you what. And since you've got everything you need to get started, you don't have to go out and buy an extra thing. You might want to buy them a little better amp eventually, but at least you got one. So that's all I've got for you today. Like I said, it's just kind of a preview of some of the stuff. I'm sure Donner's going to have a ton of other stuff on their Prime Day sales, but these are some really good examples and all under $200. Now, make sure you let me know down in the comments which of those you would like to see me do a full review on. I'll make it easy for you to find them. I'm going to put direct links down in the description that are provided by Donner. So at least we know that you're getting the right link. I won't be sending you someplace and you're like, that's not the right one. If you were to ask me which of the 3 guitars I would choose, yeah, it's kind of a difficult thing because I really like the first one, the gray one with that natural finish on there that I think you call it open pore or raw. You know, I really like that. Of the 3, that's probably the heaviest one, but it sounds great. And this guitar has that premium look. You know, it's a nice guitar. But I think if I had to choose one between the 3, it would be the DST 100S. It's got that classic Strat style, plays really nicely, And it's got Purple Heart for a fretboard. I mean, under 200 bucks, come on. So again, Amazon Prime Day, and of course Walmart's going to be following suit as well, is on Tuesday, June 23rd. I don't know exactly what the prices will be on the 23rd and 24th, but I'm sure they will be good. So there we go, 4 Donner products that are guaranteed to be on the Amazon Prime Day sales. I would check them out if I were you. Hey, thank you so much for your support here on the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, always very important to my channel. So if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a red subscribe button down there and notification bell. If you click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.